This is Zyla. Did a video the first time I worked her the other day. We'll show you where we're at now. She's ready to get on, so I will be getting on her for the first time today. This will be the first time that she has been ridden. I'm gonna ask her to move her feet a little bit, see how she's a little bit pushy. She's the one that kind of wants to come to me. Let's go get the lunge whip so I can send her out. I have two red roans that look a lot alike, but they work exactly opposite. This one wants to come to me when I put pressure on her or when she gets worried. The other one, just move your feet, I don't care what way you go. The other one wants to go out and ignore me. See her come towards me when she trotted off. She needs to go forward. See how she wants to turn to me? She don't know how to go in a circle around me. She comes in close and she goes far away, and when I make contact with her face, she is thinking that I'm pulling her face to me to get her to stop. So what I need to do is when I'm making contact with her face or she's making contact with my hand, I need to send her forward so that she doesn't confuse that with stop. Right there, she kind of lost her attention. Now I'm gonna send her forward because I made a little contact. She's coming in close to me. Right there. So what I'm gonna do is just push on her shoulder. All I did was take the lunge whip and just push. It's the shoulder that's coming into me, so I push the shoulder back out. Now let's change directions again. Swap hands with the line, swap hands with the whip, step to the side, send her. Just get a little bit of energy off of her. Get her thinking about, I'm asking her to do something. Get her mind in the frame of mind of doing what I ask her to do. It's not about getting her tired. It's actually just the opposite. If I get her tired, if I get her adrenaline up, get her blood pressure up, get her heart rate up, she's not going to pay attention to me as good. So I'm not trying to get her tired. I'm not trying to get her excited. Just want to burn a little excess energy off. Good girl. All right, so now let's go and put the saddle on her. I'm going to keep the lead rope and keep it so that if she goes to run forward, I can pull her head to me. I don't want her running forward and get me in position where she could kick me on the way out. I don't think this horse would, but I'm still not going to get in a position where she could. I'm mainly just going to brush where the saddle's going to go. We'll do more grooming with her when we're done as a reward for work well done. Right now, I just want to brush her where the saddle's going to go. I swapped saddles with her because the saddle I did have on her wasn't fitting her real good. This one fits her a little better. It's not the one that I like to put on horses when I'm first getting on them, but it's what fits her. She's saddling a lot better than what she was in the beginning. Now I'm going to get this saddle tight enough so that it doesn't fall off, but I'm not going to tighten it tight enough for me to get on just yet. Actually, I need to lower it one hole on the other side. Cows are out there eating. She's pretty interested in them. She has seen them a few times across the fence, but she hasn't been in with them yet. She'll get to figure that out here pretty soon. Yeah, that's a low-flying airplane. Just want her to move her feet. Just walk. She acts like she's thinking about bucking. I'm just going to send her forward. Try to work back over here where the light's a little better. Okay, so I have been driving her, working on teaching her left and right and stop. It still needs to be better. Come on. But the next step for her, while I'm making that better, is she needs to know how to pony. Because when I get on her back, I'll be ponying her off of Bob. That's pretty snug there. All right. You bring Bob to me? Me. All right, hold her for a second. Let me get on him and I'll start ponying her. Come on. I have not ponied her before, so I want to make sure she will pony politely to start with. All right, I'll take the lead rope. Thank you. Yeah, she wants friends. Start with this loose. I have it wrapped around the saddle horn, but I'm not really holding it that way. She needs to be polite. See how she's wanting to get in front. I'm going to let her get back. We want her head to be about at my thigh, about at my knee. There we go. So we're walking a right circle. This is how I teach a horse to pony that has never been ponied before. We start off with a right circle. She gets forward. I have the line. I'm just kind of giving her a little pull, telling her to get back. And if she stops walking, because we're walking this circle, I can give her a little pull with Bob, and we'll be off at an angle, so it'll be easy to pull her forward like that right there, where I'm not pulling her straight forward, where he has to pull harder. It kind of takes her leverage away. Let's get over here where the light's a little bit better. Bob is pretty good about letting the horse lay all over him and not really doing anything. If the horse does chew on his neck or his shoulder, he will turn around and tell it no, which is okay. It's his job to teach this horse to behave, to have some manners. I'm going to keep them both safe, but Bob's going to do his job too, and Bob does a pretty good job of it. So now we see how we're turning to the left. Zyla has to travel a little bit bigger circle than what he does. So I asked Bob to walk a little bit slower. Give her a chance to come around. And you see, as soon as we started going the other way, she started looking to the outside, where when we were going in front of her, she was looking at him. That's why we start right first, to get her mind on him. And then we want to go to the left. Now she's ponying. Now she's walking because he's walking. I don't ever get to where I can't let go. If I get in a bind, all I have to do is let go of this, the rope will come undone. I'm not going to get to a position where I can't get out of a bind. One time, I did have a horse, and this was I got into this bind because I was pulling straight and the horse didn't want to pony. I wasn't going in the turn to teach the horse to pony, and this is how I learned that lesson. I was pulling straight, and I knew I had a horse that would pull. The pony horse didn't even have to walk. I could drag 4 slide marks in the ground. And what happened, we were pulling that horse and he was sitting back. Well, when he decided to go, he kind of launched and his front feet ended up across her neck on top of my reins and on top of my hands. So he's right here, crossways with her. Front feet are over here, not touching the ground. Back feet are over here. Well, my pony horse, she was good. She was real good. Well, she just kept walking. Didn't slow down, didn't change, didn't pin her ears, nothing. She just kept walking. Well, she was walking faster than what the colt could walk. Look at him on. He's going to get onto you. She was walking faster than what the colt could walk. So what ended up happening is his body started sliding backwards, and I couldn't pull back with her because his legs was on my hands, and it ended up pulling me right off the back of the horse, and the two of them kept on walking forward. So I got in a bind because we didn't start off walking this right circle to unlock their feet. So if any point her feet get locked up, we're going to turn forward and to the right. If she's ponying good, we'll go to the left. Now when I get on her back, the whole point of this is for her to walk along with him. Doesn't mean she can't buck, doesn't mean she can't act up, but she kind of takes her cues from the other horse, and if she does try to buck, she can't just put her head down and just buck hard because he's keeping her going forward. So now that I've got her ponying a little bit, what I'm going to do is have Raven come over and give me a hand. When I get off, I want to make sure I don't spook her with my right leg. So I'm going to get off slowly and carefully. Have Raven get on Bob. Here's the step. When you swing your leg over, swing it over slow and slide it down slow so you don't spook her.
She's really close.
Yeah, you don't have much room there. Just stand up, slide it, easy. There you go. Just hold both ropes in one hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
There you go, just like that. I like to get this behind my foot. It gets tangled less there. Start off with some right circles. Yeah, she's very in your space. What I have been doing is just tying the lead rope off the bob and not even having a rider on Bob, and then I would step up on the coats. But Raven wants to learn about how I do this, so she's going to get to sit on Bob while I get on the other one. All right, just ask him to stop. There you go. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach some reins to her. So if I do get loose, I might have something. Raven ain't going to let me loose, so are you, Raven?
I don't think so.
You going to protect me? I'm attaching the reins to the halter. I don't want to be pulling on her face yet. Still want to be pulling on the halter. All right, walk her in a circle to the left. All right, just stop right over here. All right, so what we want is we want her head about even with Raven's leg, right about there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the step with me, go behind Bob, push her hip over a little bit, give me some room, so she's roughly a 45-degree angle to Bob. Pet on her a lot, let her know I'm here. Step up on the step, rubber. I don't have any weight on the stirrup or anything. I'm just standing here with the reins in my hands, petting on her. Now I'm gonna step down, grab the block, walk away. Now Raven's gonna walk a left circle. All right, stop right there. Get her head about even with your leg. Push her over. Put the step there. She just gave a good exhale. Now at any point, if she, all right, go ahead and walk off. At any point, if she goes to lunge or buck or anything, Raven's going to walk forward, and I'll either stay on, hopefully stay on, or step down depending on what stage I'm at. All right, stop right there. Get her head even with your leg. There we go. Now I'm holding the reins, but really Raven's got the horse. I'm really only holding the reins in case Raven decides to let go. She backed up a step to kind of look to see what was going on. It's okay, it's not a big deal. She's not trying to be bad, she's not trying to say no. She's just trying to see what's going on. I step down and move the block to get in a better position. I used to not use a mounting block for this. I used to just step up there. All right, walk off. But the older I get, this is a lot easier. Easier on my body. And then the horse is also used to standing in a mounting block. Y'all can come through. Just keep walking circle stuff till they get through here. All right, stop right in there somewhere. The last horse that I used to use as a pony horse for starting these colts was Dixie. She was also my mounted police horse. And I don't know how many I started with her, but it was several hundred. Pull her head back till you get her attention. There we go. Ask her to back up a step. There you go. Just kind of gets her attention. We don't want to do something and her not be paying attention. All right, I'm gonna step up. She might go forward. She might go back. She needs to be paying attention to what we're doing. Don't want to put pressure on her and her not be paying attention. Good girl. Good girl. One more time. All right, go on and walk off. All right, stop right there. Get her head even with your leg. Yeah, she kind of pushed her hip over all by herself that time. All right, I'm gonna tighten the saddle a hole before you walk off. All right, go ahead. All right there's good. Push over a little. There we go. By getting her to push her hip over a little bit, that way she doesn't have as much of a clear path forward. So that helps get her attention on Bob. It helps her take her cues off of Bob. And like I said, if she's going to act up, we'll take her forward and to the right. So that takes her leverage out of the picture for if Raven needs to walk on forward with her. Standing up a little longer, got a little fidgety. Back her up. There you go. All right, walk on. The whole point of doing it this way is to keep it calm, easy, relaxed, safe for me, safe for the horse. Not get a blow up. All right, stop there. Not get a blow up. Her not learn to buck to begin with. And she pushed her hip over already. She's learning the routine. Well, just hold her there. There we go. Good girl. All right, walk on. All right, let's stop right there. And what people watching the video have a little different angle to see it from. Push over. All right, now what I'm gonna do there, I don't want to turn that far, so I'm gonna push her back. There we go. She's trying to chew on Raven's leg. All right, walk on. So that time I swung my leg over, sat down, patted her, stepped right back off. Next time I'll swing my leg over, sit down, stay there a little longer and pet on her. All right there. Yeah, Bob's gonna try to eat it. All right, she's swinging away. I'm gonna go push her back. Push over. Push over. There you go. I know there's a step there. You can figure it out. Pay attention to where you put your feet. Get her head in front of your leg.
She kind of likes to.
Yeah, she's kind of hiding behind your leg. If she goes forward, we don't want her to go forward into your leg. There, that's more what we want. Stay there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Now step down. Good. Now take a walk. This horse has been kind of fidgety and everything all along. She's busy-minded. The whole time I'm doing this, she's trying to chew on Raven's leg and chew on Bob. And all right, anywhere in there will be fine. And fidgety with her feet. And she just pushed her hip over. She understands the routine and is generally okay with it. None of this has hurt her yet. She understands that. You wait till she gets her feet still. I'm not going to swing my leg over if her feet are moving. I'll be off balance when she does it. So I'll wait for her to get still and then I'll swing my leg over. Good girl. Good girl. I'll step back off. All right, walk off. That's where I'm going to quit with her today. I'll unsaddle her, give her a good brushing. I doubt she's even sweaty. And next time I'll just keep building on that. I do need to do some more driving with her, ground driving to get her steering better. And she still wants to bow up a little bit. I need to get that done. So that is Zyla and where she's at. Until next time, thank you for watching. All right, I'll take her from you. All right.
She wanted to be friends the whole time.
Yeah, she wants a friend. Yeah, she wants a friend. All right, you can go ahead and step down off of Bob and bring him out, and I'm going to unsaddle her.